Hello and welcome to Better Business Podcast. My name is Alexei, and firstly, today I'd like to say Happy International Women's Day to all of our women. Um, International Women's Day has been around for quite some time. However, in Australia, I've noticed that it's started getting some attention only quite in the recent years. Anyway, it's a good day to wish your lovely ladies around you strength, courage, and above all resilience. I think that's one thing that definitely that everyone needs. Now, what's a good present for International Women's Day? A lot of the time people really struggle with that, and I know every year things get harder and harder, especially if you keep buying presents and then you feel like things getting a bit repetitive. And it's not just about International Women's Day. This could be about birthdays or Valentine's Day and so on and so on. I think flowers is one of those things that's definitely a winner. In my opinion, I think over time, it's really the experiences that you really want to be investing into, because those experiences will last a lifetime. So whether you want to go and do some cooking classes, or want to go out for dinner, or basically, I don't know, go for a flight on a balloon, obviously up to you. But there's many different things that will, in my opinion, leave a much bigger impact. Anyway, I think at the end of the day, it's all really about time. One of those things that people don't think about is actually your own time. I think that's the most valuable asset there is. And if you're able to present that or package it up, if you like, in a way that people would appreciate it and remember it, I think that's the best way to do it. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about today in our podcast is awareness within the marketing funnel, because I find that a lot of businesses, especially small businesses, really like to jump into marketing when it's either too late or they basically need a specific result. And look, there's nothing wrong with that. The only issue is if there's any economic turbulence, or if there's any falls within the business itself. Sometimes you find that going out with, let's say, Google ads or a specific message directly at your target market may not be met very well. There could be just too many businesses trying to do the same. Let's say if there is a market situation or a seasonal aspect that's affecting it. So when is it a good time to do awareness, and what's awareness about anyway? Well, look, you hear about radio advertising, TV advertising, banners and stuff. Oftentimes you may find there are new brands that you haven't heard about before. Well, that's a classic of awareness. It's really just designed at getting you to understand what those brands are, what they do, and essentially how they could potentially create a problem. Now, how I'm basically wanting to connect this is that a lot of the time, when it comes to anniversaries, International Women's Days, and the like, you often struggle to find a solution or a gift. And it's only because, I guess, you haven't really had the awareness of certain products or things unless someone told you about it. Hopefully today I've given you some tips and ideas. But the whole idea with small business marketing when it comes to awareness is really just to feature your brand and your service to the target market before people basically tend to engage you with that. And it's just about planting that seed in their mind about, hey, there is this company and this is what they do, and this is how they can potentially help you. And I find that this is really the key to basically creating this funnel, so that when people do start to search, you've got a greater advantage in order to be able to offer your services to the company, because they're well aware with what you do, and hopefully along the lines they be able to align with your brand, and you be able to create trust in the lines with what they actually are wanting. So I think that, for the brands itself to start with the awareness campaign, I think it's really super important to simplify the whole message, to explain exactly what you do. Because I know there are a lot of businesses and they offer fairly complex solutions, and then people really struggle to connect the dots. Well, look, first of all, each brand has obviously got a specific target market, so there's no point blasting it to everybody. But if you understand, where your target market is, potentially that's where you can actually tailor specifically to them. If you offer a very tailored solution to only a small market, you definitely can go as specific as you want. So I find channels like YouTube or banner ads or email marketing really allow you to address specific segments and educate potential audiences around your brand and what your service is really all about. So if you haven't thought about awareness, or you guys are wanting to prepare for your marketing campaigns with the time to come, and look, it's definitely a good idea to have a bit of a marketing calendar to understand, hey, there's going to be school holidays, or there's going to be end of financial year. And obviously, if you've been in business for a while, it's a lot easier for you to make decisions to understand which seasonal aspects drive your audiences. But if you don't have that info, it's a good idea to open up the calendar and understand exactly who you work with and what their behavior is like. So let's say for small businesses, a lot of the time, school holidays can really create quite a lot of impact. I mean, typically people get busy, but a lot of the time, it actually allows them to reach out to businesses based on their needs. Like, for example, during COVID lockups, a lot of people, started inquiring about trade services, because being at home for a very long time, people decided to get things like, new patios done, swimming pools, and so on and so on. It actually created quite a lot of work that way. School holidays have a very similar impact when people do feel the need to change something within their household, and you really need to understand and factor those components in. But anyway, today, I just wanted to draw the parallel between, I guess, not knowing what to buy for your loved ones, and awareness is obviously a mean to resolve that. So if you're a business owner, hopefully you've got some ideas as to how you could potentially start the conversation with your market early on, which will provide you with, better leads later down the track. And hopefully, getting better customers in the end as well. Because if people know what you do and they trust your brand, that really takes away the attention from the price and really allows you to speak to your customers on a much higher level and have deeper conversations in order to resolve their problems. Anyway, my name is Alexei. This is Better Business Podcast. I'm keeping it short and sweet today, but I really want to make sure that you guys understand the importance of awareness for your business. And if you're not sure, please feel to reach out. And if you got anything to say, comment below. Don't forget to like our podcast and share it with your friends. I hope you have a great day.